To another YouTube video. I'll be reviewing this album, Justin Timberlake's album, The 2020 Experience. Justin Timberlake is a singer in America, and he was known in the group NSYNC, which are more of a popular group. This album's more of a neo-soul, R&B, dance type, musical type album, and I think this album delivered some really good vocal range and pop, I think, and the production on this album is amazing. It starts off with Push a Lover Girl, which is a good song. I really enjoyed it. I like the production, the classicalness of it, and how it's got that theatre production to it, and I think that's what makes that song really good. And I think and I think the words are good. Then we have Suit and Tie, which is about, I think it's about drugs, etc., and comparing it to Suit and Tie, and how, and it's got Jay-Z on the track, which was okay. His verse didn't really do much, but the production is more modern on this track, which I think, again, it was still good hearing JT sing on here, and really, I quite like that song. Then we got Don't Hold the Wall. Again, smooth track, really good to dance to. It's a good song. It's not a terrible track. It's really good to hear. Then we got like Strawberry Bubblegum. Again, is another track. And Tunnel Vision and Spaceship Couple, where they explore that musical element, and that's what Justin Timberlake does well on this album. The production, you get different elements. You can dance to it. It's got that classical, that movie theatre. It's top quality, and you have instrumental parts within tracks. That's why there's only 10 tracks on here, and the tracks are quite long on here. The average track's in between 7-8 minutes. That's per song. Is because he drags them out. You get the production, instrumental parts, etc. And and there's That Girl is another good song about being in love and etc. And I think is really. And then we have Let the Groove In, is a dance track, really good song. I think. Then we got Mirrors, my favourite track off this album, because Mirrors is a Timberland beat, and Timberland, who also produced Cry Me a River, the beat is exactly the same. It's just a different pattern from Cry Me a River, which is on another album which Justin Timberlake has, which I will be reviewing at some point in the near future, the album with Cry Me a River on. But the beat isn't that different. It's almost identical. It's the same beat, pretty much. So it's still a good song, and I really still enjoyed that. I like how it drags out and has different instrumental parts with it. Again, like I said, it's definitely a song I was into. It's definitely a good song. Then we got Blue Ocean Floor, again to end this album off, which I think was solid. It's got that bubblegum type pop feel, that song as well. I think, so a rating out of this, probably give it in between a 7. I would say a 7, because that's my opinion. I would give it a 7 out of 10 personally. That's all really I've got to say. Peace.